seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And here's Murray. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Prince. And it's Rollins in at the point. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half.
And over the last few seasons, Murray has really found his shooting stroke from deep.
A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Here's Queen. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Williamson. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Williamson. Here's Poole. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Pelicans trail by 3 to the inside. And the dunk by Bey.
And a skillful finish by Bey against contact, not letting the defense hold his shot back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 32 points. Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Prince. With the clock winding down. Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 2-point game. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Bey. Rollins, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Murray for 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Giannis driving inside. Trent outside. It's stolen. And he's all alone. Here's Poole. Finished off the break. And now a 5-point New Orleans lead.
And he is so quick in the open floor. You saw Jordan Poole that time getting out and finishing on that break.
Pass to Prince to stop the run. And the Bucks miss again. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And here's Murray. Rebounded by Trent. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Antetokounmpo can't connect. New Orleans leading by 5. Pass to Murray. Over Trent. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're going old school out there now. working the mid-range part of the floor.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
That's a great job by Murray, letting the game just come to him. And as a result, he is finding plenty of his own looks.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
By Giannis.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Murray. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo as the Bucks trail by 4. And there's 1:45 left in the third. The layup off target. Now Murray. He's got 18. Back to Bay. Just 4 to shoot. Poole from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
And he can't jam it through. The Pelicans lead by 4. Poole with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Rollins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. New Orleans shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Tim, looking at Jordan Poole, how much you think learning from Stephen Curry helped him out?
Well, B.A., he's been a great role model for Poole on and off the court, showing how to approach the game and inspiring that confidence they both share to take big shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 39. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter. Here's the 3. Misi grabs the board. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-7 run. Poole outside. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Second chance shot. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Misi. For 3, Fears. That one doesn't drop. And so it's New Orleans in a good situation, up by 13 points. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Yves Misi. Jose Alvarado is out there with Fears. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Makovich in at the power forward position. Now here's Poole. There's a screen for 3, Fears. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 10, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Fears. Here he goes. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Yeah, good finish. Fears has some serious explosion to his game.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Zion Williamson. Allie, what are they saying?
Well, the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans provided some information, and the report isn't good. It's almost certain to be a broken wrist. And for this team's roster in particular, losing anyone is a major blow. They'll really be missing him on the floor for sure.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel. All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Well, it's the reality of our game. Let's hope he's back on the court soon. That is a tough loss.
The long strides of Giannis help him get down the court fast. A lethal player in transition.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Poole. The rebound by Turner.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Misi's shot is good.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Antetokounmpo. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. New Orleans leading by 5. Murray passes to Poole. Pulls it in from the elbow, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And doing a little damage inside the arc. That's a nice shot there by Poole.
Antetokounmpo with it. Checked by Murray. It's stolen by Poole. Bay outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Queen. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Turner. Count the basket. Turner's got his first points in this one.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Murray. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots.
Now here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Poole outside. Shoots a 3. Oh, no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Now Turner. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Poole. Poole's floating in for the slam. He's electric.
Wow, calm, cool, and collected. Look at Jordan Poole.
Here's Turner. Fires the 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Wow, Turner just going off. Stepping up and getting it done for his squad.
And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Poole. He launches. Oh, he can't hit it.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Turner. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Now Bay. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He
the much-needed basket.
Now Porter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, what a shot. Porter showing that willingness to take over in the clutch.
Now Murray, beyond the arc. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Poole against Antetokounmpo. 14 feet away. Poole gets it in close.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Now here's Poole. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
6 to shoot. Banks it home. Big shot.
And Poole can really perform when the pressure is its highest.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing by 4. Porter outside. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. 17 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Jacks up a 3. Nope. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, DeJounte Murray.